I like the idea of these smaller, kind of weirder, spin-offs, but it's going to reach a point where there's going to be stuff that I don't want. So I figure we should talk a little bit about things that we do not want to see Star Wars movies of.
Don't waste your time and money, Disney.
Yeah, obviously, a lot of people would love to see a Darth Maul movie.
Yes.
But I don't think this is the right approach here. I think that You've Got Maul is a terrible idea for a film. I don't think that Meg Ryan would want anything to do with the Sith Lord.
But I bet she'd have great chemistry with him.
Yeah, but he would still only have like 5 lines, and they'd all be angry.
I'll be honest with you.
He'd really cut her down.
This is one of my wife's favorite movies. She puts this on probably.
You've Got Mail.
Yeah, no, You've Got Mail once every few weeks, and I would watch the hell out of this.
Yeah.
This looks great, especially if he shows up with his robot legs.
Yeah, real weird. And then of course, fun for the whole family. Look Who's Tarkin. Yeah. Imagine that.
Is that about him? Is that his lip on the W?
I was kind of sloppy with this one.
What's the plot of this movie?
So,
Sorry, I missed the trailer.
we know he can talk like
Bruce
he's
Willis
a baby.
narrates the entirety of Grand Moff Tarkin's thought process.
Okay.
Maybe not a great idea.
It's just like all of his scenes, but from the other films, but just with sort of a VO.
Yeah, I think that'd be good. Just have Bruce Willis dub over all of Peter Cushing's scenes.
Yeah.
Again, I would watch that film.
Now, I'm a big Dengar apologist. He, of course, is the toilet mummy who is in the bounty hunter scene and does literally nothing. People are like, Boba Fett fell in a hole, and everyone loves him. Well, Dengar doesn't even fall in a hole. He just stands there with toilet paper on his head. But I think that he's got I think he's got the ability to reach some kids. I think that he could take a bunch of inner city youths of varying Star Wars races and help whip them into shape for bounty hunting school.
Sort of like a 21 Jump Street remake.
Yeah.
So Dangerous Minds.
Dangerous Minds.
Great. And that's his students? Like, is Jabba the Hutt going back to school?
That's not Jabba. That's the Randall the Hutt.
No,
probably. I don't know. Yeah.
All his students are very old. I'm going to be honest with you.
All right, so maybe these are a little bit too.
Might
weird.
be too late for them.
Schooling's different in a galaxy far, far away.
Owen Lars, Luke's uncle. He doesn't really get enough screen time. There's a lot that happens. We see him kind of as a young man in Episode 2, and then we see him, get set on fire, sort of in A New Hope. But there's a lot of stuff that could have happened in the meantime there. Maybe there was a minute where he didn't have Beru in his life. So maybe we should do Owen Lars and the Real Girl, where he
This is so unsettling.
He's like,
Dude, this is disgusting on like 50 levels.
Like, this must take place between Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones.
Roger.
This image specifically, I don't really like looking at these people's hands. This is just a disgusting looking.
Ryan Gosling is
Roger.
so disappointed in you right now.
This is just a dumb. This should set the tone for the rest of this show. So if you're not enjoying this, apologies in advance.
Putting women's hair on like random Star Wars characters.
We do that a lot here.
Very unsettling.
Cover his eyes.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest, that was the one movie I would not watch of this bunch.
Okay, good.
There's one character in the Star Wars saga who I think we can agree everyone loves without any hesitation.
Universal acclaim.
Oh, what are you talking about, Max?
Well, I would Watto. Watto is that character. Everyone loves Watto, the stingy junk dealer with the gambler.
I have spare car parts. I'll tell you, do anything you need to help my bike go fast.
Yeah, known slave owner. Like, that's it. He has a slave that builds droids. That doesn't even make any sense. Anyway, I'd like to see the softer side of Watto, so I want to see Toydarian's story. I think that'd be a good one.
That's a great idea, Max.
Yeah, Commander Cody shows up on Tatooine with some amnesia, and he's like, yeah, and then that's the joke. That's all.
How dumb are the other toys in Toy Story where if you just wear a cowboy hat, they're like, oh, it's totally Woody. he's got a completely different voice now, and he flies with wings. But yeah, I think that's Woody.
There's a snake in my
Stormier,
boot.
too, over there.
Somebody poisoned the moisture farm. So, it wouldn't be a Star Wars holiday special with just one Watto joke, so I think we really need to keep going. Let's keep this Watto train a-rolling.
Yeah, here's another one.
What?
This is getting dumber, everyone. What do we do in the shadows? Great.
Yeah, it's just Watto lives with a bunch of vampires.
I wish we'd done this beforehand because Taika Waititi, the director of this film and star right there, was at the premiere, and I wish that I could have pitched
We could have pitched them.
I
bet he's watching right now.
I bet you he's going to do a Star Wars movie at some point. After Thor Ragnarok, I bet you.
And it will be Watto We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah, I hope it's Watto We Do in the Shadows. But it could also be What About Bob? The other Watto joke we have for you.
Yeah, this was an easy Photoshop because he's already got his hand out to do handshakes.
I'm so impressed with this Photoshop job.
Thank you.
The silhouette back there is very subtle.
Yeah.
Also, that movie was directed by Frank Oz, who did Yoda. So
there's a connection there.
That's a real good connection. And then of course Watto's super great.
This was.
Great job there.
It doesn't even make sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. What does that mean? What does that mean?
All right.
I want to know the plot of this movie as well.
He has to saw a hole in the wall of the farmhouse to move his Huddy's mother out the side. I don't know.
Max, that has to be all of our Watto jokes, right? There couldn't
what are you
possibly
talking
be
about?
one more.
What a Watto girl wants. What about that
Oh,
one?
God.
Yeah, I'm gonna end it there.
Never
this is
looked
awful.
prettier.
Yeah,
That
Amanda Bynes,
hair.
I'm sorry.
That's actually a recent photo of her.
Aww.
Yeah. Anyway, there we go. There are our Watto jokes. They're very bad.